Hi there, I'm Ahmed Tahir. I'm currently the co-lead of GDSC, BITS Plan Dubai campus, and we have created the application form for council applications for the next year. Today I'm joined by Zirisha. Zirisha is a fresher in biotechnology, and she'll be joining us next year. Hi Zirisha, how are you?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Okay, so Dirsha helped me make this form. She gave a lot of constructive feedback and we obviously worked on them. And we just thought it's appropriate that Dirsha joins us on this conversation about the application form. So yes, so let's start. And initially we are mainly focusing on students' overall capability. We're not really looking for any particular extraordinary ability or anything like that. We want people to learn when they join here. So first we're starting out the council perks. This is what you get as benefits, okay, and just go through these. The first section is we want to know what is your preferred role, okay. So you can leave first preference only if you want only a particular role. If you feel like, okay, even if I don't get my first preference, I don't mind taking another preference, you can put second preference, okay. And I think Dirsha, you had a question.
Yes.
Yeah.
What exactly do you mean by technology? It's pretty broad, so I didn't quite understand.
Okay, so the thing is, technology mainly focusing on something related to computer science, like AI, machine learning, or data science, or programming, something like that. But if you feel like you can contribute something new from a different discipline, maybe something from biotechnology that would be helpful for everyone, you would definitely take that in. We're free to all suggestions and ideas. Does that clear your question?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Thank you.
So next thing would be a recommendation. So you can put the details of a person who you feel like would recommend you and give good reviews about you. But the thing is, please make sure you inform this person before you put their name here. If you do not do that and we contact them, they'll feel put in a weird stage and they'll be like, wait, I don't really know who is this person, and you don't want that to happen. That would ruin your perception. Right, so yeah. And regarding previous council experience, we are looking for students who have any kind of experience. And I think Disha, you had some question here, right?
Oh yes, what if I don't have any experience here?
Yeah, it's okay. So the thing is, you can just completely skip this section, alright?
Okay.
We are not looking for people they have to have experience before. It's completely okay. We know students are here in university to learn, and Google Club serves for that, right? But obviously if you have some previous experience, completely useful for that. So this could be technology, marketing, finance, logistics, of any club. So we've tried to put out the list of all the clubs. If you feel like something is missing here, just please mail us, alright? So yeah, then experience, you could put anything that you felt like was challenging for you or interesting for you. Risha, were you in any clubs this year?
Yes, I was in Chimera. It's a biotech club.
Oh, biotech club. Did you do any workshops or any events? Were you?
Well, I did help. There was an event called Neuron Rush. And I did help out. I was in the tech team for that.
What is Neuron Rush?
It was a trivia game.
Okay. Yeah, so like what was challenging for you in that or something?
Well, the challenging part was since I was in the tech team, we were working on Figma, so I had to learn how to use particular tools in Figma. So that was, it was a learning experience, so that was really nice.
Yeah, cool. So we are looking for something like this where you had a challenge and you overcame it. But then again, this is completely optional. You don't have to fill this section if you do not have any previous council experience. So next thing is skills and project section. Obviously this matters a lot for us because we would like to know people who are not only knowledgeable but also willing to teach others. That's why we put teaching skills as a compulsory question, right? This could not only be like, oh, you have to teach somebody in tuition or go in the class and do a presentation, nothing like that. It could just be you teaching your friends, and we want to understand how well you can teach, right? Because there's this Richard Feynman quote, I think, who said that if you can't explain something to a 5-year-old, that means you don't understand it well enough. Did you know that, Drisha? That's a very cool concept.
I've heard about that quote, but now that you mention it, yeah.
So it's something that I apply as well for my normal academics when I teach others, and they ask me a question and I'm not able to answer. I'm like, oh wait, I didn't think of that. Then I go back and learn. So the best way to learn is actually to teach others. And so another reason why we want teaching skills as a very important thing is because we think of Google Club not only as okay, students, council members conducting workshops for members, council members marketing the event. We think of it as an exchange of knowledge between both council members and in between them as well. So a person from marketing should also teach technical members, and technical members should also teach marketing members. It's all about exchange of knowledge here. Okay, so yeah. And in skills, we have mentioned whatever skills we felt like was mainly we're focusing on. These are mainly skills that I am aware of. But if you still feel like, so you can either mark it as basic, intermediate, or advanced. If you feel like you're not aware of this, you can just completely skip this these rows. Okay, but feel free to mark. Be honest when you do this. Don't put advanced when you're just an intermediate. But then again, don't underestimate yourself. If you feel like you're really good, don't just put basic. Okay, try to be as honest as possible. And these are the skills that we are mainly focusing on. But if you feel like is there something new that you can contribute, there's something like another programming language, like like Golang or C or C++, something new that you can showcase, feel free to put each skill on a different line, and we will definitely consider this as part of our application. And the next thing would be open source and personal projects.
What do you exactly mean by open source and personal projects? I didn't quite understand.
Okay, so the thing is, open source projects, we mainly focus open source projects. Do you know what an open source project is?
No, could you explain?
Okay, so open source projects are basically projects where people they don't really work for a company as such. This project is not by a company. It's like a community or an organization that anybody can contribute. So if let's say there's a open source project called Logseek, okay, it's an application. So if I have the knowledge and I feel like I can improve the app in some way, I can suggest some improvements and they will take it and I'll be mentioned as a contributor. Same thing with you.
Okay.
So anybody can contribute. There'll be a moderator who will verify your contribution and then approve them if they feel like it's actually good. So the reason why we're looking for open source projects is because open source projects helps you learn how to deal with people who are completely different from you. So GitHub is one of the platforms you use for contributing on open source projects. So on GitHub, when you're working on a project with others, you will interact with people who are from somewhere else in the world. They could be from like South Africa, they could be from India, China, Russia, they could be from US. And you get to learn how to interact with people and how to clearly communicate your ideas and problems. But again, personal projects also are important for us. Maybe you are a designer. Maybe you made some Canva design. You can just save this as an image and upload it here. Like, let's say you made a video. You're a filmmaker or a video editor. Maybe you're an animator. You can upload the video on YouTube or something and share the project link here. We are looking for people with a lot of projects because that is what showcases your ability, right? A person who had, let's say they did a course or a certification but do not have a project, that doesn't look very nice, because the fact that you are not able to apply the knowledge you made and share it with others. Okay. The next thing would be like volunteering experience. Like maybe you volunteered for like environmental club or like let's say Spectrum event or something like that. And again, you can skip this if you don't really have any experience. It's completely okay. Do you have any questions, Ashia?
No, not really. No.
Okay, cool. I know I'm amazing explaining. It's okay. Okay, so
Yes.
teaching skills, I just put. Okay, I'm teaching right now.
You literally are. Yes.
Yeah. So SWOT analysis is the next section. So I know it sounds very fancy, but actually SWOT analysis is a very common way of understanding yourself. So it has mainly 4 sections: strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Okay. So strengths are basically something that you feel like helps you differentiate, helps you have an advantage over others. Okay. And the reason I did not give an example is because I don't want to limit your creativity. Okay. Feel free to go as wild as you want, what you feel like separates you from others. Okay. And regarding weaknesses, we're not going to be looking at like scrutinizing you like you have this weakness, that weakness. Okay, let's give an example. So if you are in a lot of clubs and you are in a lot of events and you do community work, you get a lot of responsibilities. So that's something I struggle with. There's a lot of tasks coming up in my way. So how I addressed this would basically, I started logging in everything into my phone in my Google Tasks, and I started checking them out one by one. So yeah, another weakness. Oh, I just realized I said list 3 at most
At most.
strengths. So that's a weakness right now, guys. So there's nothing to be ashamed of, and listing out your weaknesses. I think I did notice this before, but I didn't fix it. That's okay.
Yeah,
I know, at least after this video, hopefully I'll fix it. Okay. Yeah. Next thing would be opportunities. What do you feel like, something new that is now giving you a platform to help apply your knowledge? Could, let's say, a person who does not have a design background, but now because of these AI tools, they can create posters by just putting up a prompt. Okay, so that would be an opportunity for you. But then again, the next thing would be a threats. Maybe you can be like, okay, AI would probably take away my job or whatever. So what you feel like is a threat for you, you can mention here. Okay, so these are compulsory questions, and make sure you list at most 3 for each of these, as in 1, 2 or 3. Next thing would be concluding section, and this is very important. We highly recommend you take some time, and this will make sure you guys take a lot of time when doing this. There's no hurry. You can always come back to your come back to the form whenever you feel like your progress is automatically saved. Even after submitting, you can change the submission. It's okay. We give you guys full freedom until the deadline. So why GDSC? We are looking for students who are passionate about teaching others and sharing knowledge with others, right? So not only should they be able to learn quickly, they should also be able to communicate ideas with others, right? So we want to know, why are you picking GDSC out of all other clubs? Okay, you can tell honestly. You can be like, oh, this is Google in the name, so I wanted to join. Feel free to do as creative as you want. The next thing is, why recruit you? I understand we already asked for your strengths, but what is the one thing that really separates you from others? Okay. The next thing would be commitment. So if selected, how much can you dedicate for GDSC in a week? Okay, so this hours in a week includes like what I'm doing with Drisha right now, these kind of screen recordings or any kind of workshop, everything that is included in hours in a week. And yeah, I think that's it. So Drisha, have any questions?
No, you explained it very well, honestly.
Thank you.
You're
This is why you
welcome.
should join GDSC, guys. Gives you confidence to be able to communicate ideas like this. So I think, yeah, so make sure you submit your response. Don't forget to submit. We will be sending reminders just in case. But yeah, all the best, and thank you so much, Drisha.
Thank you.
Bye bye. Have a nice day.
Bye.
Drisha, who's that behind you?
Oh my god. My sister.
Hand only, right?
Wait, I can't see you. Just come behind, Drisha.
Wait, can you come behind me a little bit?
They don't even
on
be in the
see,
video.
this is what he can see. Yeah, just come behind. Yeah.
Hi, what's your name?
He's asking what's your name.
Yeah.
Oh, she can't hear you. She
No,
can't
I
hear
have
me.
earphones on.
Yeah, what's her name?
Her name is Dia.
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 Ah,
Yeah.
cool. So,
This is Drisha Dia rhymes, yeah.
ah. Yeah, so the thing is, I didn't prepare for this at all.
You did? It's just on the spot, like.
Yeah, why do you think I made so many mistakes? I mean, you did
You
really well.
didn't. I didn't notice you making mistakes. I genuinely did not.
I know, I'm flawless. It's okay. This is why you should join GDSC, guys. You learn from the best. Yeah.
What he said.
Yeah, what else? So okay, just curious, like,
Mhm.
I don't know, tell me something.
I can't think of anything.
How's your weekend going?
Oh, weekend's going fine. I had like my cousins over yesterday, and I was babysitting, so it was fun.
Was it babysitting or baby standing?
Baby standing mostly, yes. Baby standing.
Or more like baby running around?
Baby running, baby standing, baby jumping. Everything. Yeah. So it was
I'm
fun.
still caught up with my PS2 application. I got an interview. Let's see how it goes, inshallah. I have an interview on Monday.
Congratulations!
Yes.
Congratulations. That's amazing.
Yeah. So I think that's it. Is there anything else you want to say?
No, I don't think so.
Or is there anything you want to say? No, it's okay. I'm completely good, Tahir. You just close the video.
It's okay.
Okay, cool. Okay, bye-bye, guys. Thank you for watching the blooper section. You're amazing if you did. Okay, bye-bye. Bye, Drisha.
Bye.